We welcome you live to Lanier Speedway tonight for the iCar Pro Series Season number 3 race at Lanier. And we are here once again, the first ever time on this racetrack. I believe that's how you say it, Lanier. Not Lanier.
I thought it was Lanier.
No, it's Lanier, I think. I've heard people say it Lanier, so we're going to just call it Lanier tonight. And here are cars on the racetrack for the warm-up session. Sorry, a little bit late. Cameron Chandler is an absolute fruit and doesn't know what he's doing and completely messed up the iRacing session from earlier. So back on the racetrack, though, we go for this warm-up session. And cars are on the track right now at this, a third of a mile racetrack. So yeah, that can just speak for itself. The shortest track we go to in iCar. Only 100 laps tonight, though, as well. Here's the 97 of Gary Smith, or Axel Smith, I should say, around the outside as they head down the back straightaway. Currently 9th on the board. Here in another iCar race in season number 3. Of course, we coming off Sonoma, where Bryce Benson went victory lane. Of course, he obviously won the Cup Series race as well last week. It is now, of course, officially Atlanta week in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League. iCar had a little bit of a late model race here last night. Obviously, wasn't broadcasted or anything like that. I'm not exactly sure who won that race. Nothing public really about that one. But they go to tonight for the Pro Series. So, of course, joining me in the booth tonight is going to be the one and only Landon Johnson, full-time in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. The longest 10-year driver for Ethan Trendler Racing as well. All right, Landon, of course, it is a very short racetrack. You told me you've done some races here in the past, and I think street stocks, but the ARCA car and the iCar is very different than that. So what do we really expect, though, over these 100 laps with over 20 cars on the racetrack?
It's only a couple words to describe how this race is going to go. Demolition Derby.
We'll see. There's going to be a lot of caution tonight. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, there's 20 plus cars.
We'll see how it goes tonight here in Lanier. Hopefully it's a pretty solid showing all day long for these drivers. We'll be right back. Qualifying coming up in 20 seconds. All right, there's the A of Cameron Chandler. Of course, Matthew White was leading, dominating the iCar race last week at Sonoma, but you know what happened there? Ended up having that incident, took him out of the race entirely. Dominating. But he's back tonight, and we'll finish second here in practice. Top of the board is going to be Cole Wilson. How about that? As we get ready to go. All right, Landon, any pole predictions here?
This is a tough one. I'm going to go with Mr. iCar, Cameron Chandler.
That's a good pick. Of course, one left to qualify here. I'm going to go with driver those top board in practice, Cole Wilson. I think he looks pretty solid here. Cars head on to the racetrack here in Lanier. Qualifying, I don't know how, if it might be really important, but it also might not be. You might see a lot of people taken out tonight. We're not really sure what we're going to see. The shortest track in iCar history, I believe. Here we go. Here's Richard Cheery in the 29. Here is the 12 of Max DiFilippi heading down the front straightaway. Got to put it down an absolute perfect lap. Only one lap, of course, in iCar. There is the 00 of Christian Herklatz down the back straightaway in the 3 and 4. Driver second now in points at Grand National. 8 holes so far top of the board. Here comes Payson Lindsay down the front straightaway. An okay week in Sonoma. Not the greatest road course racer. Herklatz top of the board. Cheery now fastest. Here's Payson Lindsay for 3 and 4, currently in 6th. Actually, I do believe you actually get 2 laps, not mistaken. Usually it's just 1 lap here in iCar. Hunsinger now fastest. Lindsay, I believe, yeah, lap number 2, he improves up to 3rd place. So you do get 2 laps, I'm sorry. Usually it's just 1 lap here in iCar. Here comes Cameron Chandler down the front straightaway. Into 1 and 2. Axel Smith goes 2nd. Rahman is 11th. Chandler slides down into 1 and 2 as he heads down the back straightaway in the 3 and 4. This will be lap number 1. Cheery is 3rd. There's Cole Wilson on pit road right now, I believe.
Chandler way off the pace.
Yeah, that was just lap 1. We'll see what lap 2 brings for Cameron Chandler. Oh, no, he stopped. Oh, my goodness. He's 14th. Wow.
Yeah, it says 3 laps complete.
Braden Hunsinger top of the board. I thought he had more to go, but apparently not. Here's 57 of Cash Cole. Won a truck race this season.
Cole Wilson at the bottom of the board, too.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's my pole prediction. That's where both of our pole predictions. 14th and 15th. And Matthew White is 9th only. Gary Smith, I believe that is, goes 3rd, I think. That's him.
2nd.
2nd? No, that's Axel Smith. Gary Smith is 3rd.
No. Oh, yeah. My bad. Good.
Wow. Unbelievable. All right. Ooh,
Sorry,
crashing.
it's been a while.
Oh, God. All right. Oh, there's Axel Smith going a bit of a burnout here. So, of course, it is Atlanta week all around the NASCAR Racing FedEx League. Also had some changes on the channel lately. I don't know if you know about that, Landon, what's been going on lately. But it's pretty exciting. And, yeah. All right. I don't believe there's... Here we go. Bryce Benson now. Maybe the last one to put down an official lap.
Yes.
Down the back stretch, and actually that's the front straightaway. I'm completely blind. He goes down into 1 and 2. Benson is 3rd on lap 1. We'll see what lap 2 brings here. Bryce Benson is basically the king of pole positions. Oh my goodness! As I say that, he crashes. Yeah. Commentator's curse, as always. I'm really bad with that lately. Oh my God. Here's Zane Rahman. He already put down a lap time. Zane Rahman was impressively in 6th. Beat Matthew White, Christian Hercules, Payson Lindsay, Cameron Chandler, Cole Wilson. I mean, wow. What a lap by the one Rahman. But looks like Braden Huntsicker right now in provisional pole. Zane Rahman is looking to get some food in the infield here. Obviously a very, very short racetrack here in Lanier. A lot of tight quarters racing, a lot of beating and banging probably today. And we'll see how this all unfolds.
I believe that is the end of qualifying.
Minute to go. Nobody else really on the racetrack right now. That should just about do it. All right. We're live from Lanier Speedway. Zane Rahman is going through the pit stalls. And he's going to get teched here. To the tech area he goes. All right. Oh. And can't really go any further than that, apparently. Zane Rahman's exploring here in Lanier. Oh, now he finally... Oh, no, never mind. Thought he could, but he didn't find his way. He wants to get to that Powerade machine right there. He just can't. It's really unfortunate.
Gotta stay hydrated, driver.
Oh. I don't know where we're going. Okay. Is that an ice machine? Over there? I think so. So apparently, okay, so apparently Axel Smith has, so Gary Smith has Axel Smith's number font, I think, not mistaken, which is a little bit unfortunate. And Axel Smith is, okay, yeah, that's a little bit weird. This might be a little confusing tonight. So it's actually Gary Smith starting 2nd. Really impressed by him. Axel Smith will actually start in 4th. All right, as we are live. No, I forgot. Keep forgetting.
We get the warm up.
Yeah, I don't know why we have this. Cameron Chandler, why? We just get rid of it. It's annoying. Cole Wilson is racing off pit road and onto the racetrack he goes. All right, last little warm up here in Lanier. 100 laps coming up today. I don't know. Do we think it's going to be caution filled? Not really sure. This race is also supposed to be at night, but once again, Cameron Chandler is the fruit, and it's in the middle of the day.
No, he confirmed this will be a night race.
Oh, wow. Okay, I don't know why we go... Cameron Chandler is not very good at making iRacing sessions, let's be honest here.
I think you've got...
What?
I think somebody made fun of your sessions before.
That was like 3 years ago. Nice try. Here is the 97 of Gary Smith. Got a pretty interesting paint scheme compared to oh my God, compared to Axel Smith. That's Brad Keselowski on the quarter panel. The door, I mean. All right. Obviously, a very busy race. Oh, we got a crash. Around goes the 12. That is, let me check. check real quick. Carlos Ortiz. Oh, he's getting absolutely hammered and absolutely gets pounded. Oh, Cameron Chandler's flipping with Matthew White. Here is the 77 of Braden Hunsinger, your pole sitter. Oh my goodness. So, Landon, are you more happy that you're in the booth tonight and not on the racetrack with all this chaos that we're probably going to see in this race?
Yeah. Yeah, like that right there.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Herdman is on his roof. Holy. There's Piper in the 4 car. 60 there, Trent Wilkin.
I don't get very good look at this series.
Yeah, of course, the NASCAR Racing FedEx League is in Atlanta this week for both the Grand National Series tomorrow and the Cup Series on Thursday, but this time, of course, Legacy Atlanta. Moving away from the super speedway version of Atlanta, we go to Old Atlanta, where it's an actual traditional mile and a half. The first traditional mile and a half of the season, actually.
Oh, man.
Around hard to the wall goes Eli Franklin. Me and Landon Johnson's favorite driver.
We got a couple other ETR people out here.
Yeah, Trent Wilkin. No bias whatsoever. That we were not biased in the broadcast, obviously, or officiating.
Nope.
Yep, just
like that. Like park him.
Unless it's Cameron Chandler, you're gonna immediately park him for doing anything wrong.
Yes.
But yeah, here's the 2 of Cole Wilson up the racetrack behind Brandon Piper.
Definitely park him.
Yeah, Cole Wilson, unbelievable.
Like, look at that. It's driving through people.
Yeah, that's his teammate as well. And we got breaking news. Apparently, this is Max DeFilippi's final full-time race in iCar. Will no longer run for points for the championship after this. It's a very unfortunate moment for Max DeFilippi. I think this race would be good as a smash to pass. I'm not really so sure about an official iCar race, though.
Yeah, that's true. Look who's at the top of the board. Like, I get nobody's trying, but Cole Wilson, like, rose back to the top of the board.
Yeah, he was like 16th in the qualifying session. Now, of course, all of a sudden, he's fast again. Cole Wilson was good on 2 practice sessions, top of the board on both of them, but qualifying absolutely sold, as always.
Like,
oh
look
my
at the
goodness.
top 3. They all, Wilson, White, and Chandler all sold qualifying.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they drive the rest of the field for sure. I'm very excited for that. All right, that'll just about do it. The warm-up session is officially time to go racing. This is the shortest track in iCar Series history. So, we got 23 starters for tonight. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
All right. The smallest victory lane as well. That victory lane's a little bit sad, to be honest.
About 12 foot wide.
Compared to like the victory lane over at Atlanta, it's just a little bit sad. All right, the sun is setting. We're in here in Lanier tonight, and we are ready to go. It's race number 7 of the iCar Pro Series season, and I'm going to give Landon Johnson the honor of going through our top 10 starting spots.
Oh, no. Gotta get a drink of water, you know.
Oh, for sure.
Sponsor me, Body Armor.
That's not water.
On the pole, we got Braden Hunsinger. Then we got Gary Smith on the outside. Starting P, number 3. He went out late in qualifying. It's Bryce Benton. Won last week in Sonoma. Then we got Axel Smith. I don't think any relation to Gary Smith. Then starting P5, it's our favorite taco lover, Richard Jerry. Then we got Zane Ramon on the outside, starting P number 6. Our second favorite taco eater, the wall banger, it's Payson Lindsay. P number 8, it's Christian Herkulotz. P9, it's the dirt track guy, Cash Culp. And then P number 10, Aiden Halls.
And the rest of the field is rolling across the left side of your screen as they all roll off here, which should be a pretty action-packed and maybe chaotic night in Lanier.
Was that good?
That was an incredible 10 out of 10 job.
Thank you.
Of course.
Especially Rich and Jerry.
That would come down the front straightaway. See, one to go. Stands are packed. They usually don't get a race here like in Lanier, like an iCar race like this.
Lights are out.
They are very happy to be here, those fans. All right, cars rolling down the back straightaway, ready to come to green, this time by here in Lanier. Braden Hunsaker, Gary Smith here on the front row. The pace car has come to pit road. We are racing for the first ever time in Lanier in iCar. Hunsaker clearing a 3 and 4, and that's already how fast the lap happens here. He will lead lap 1. Gary Smith to the outside, but Bryce Benson coming here for P2. Axel Smith back there as well as they head onto the back straightaway yet again. We are to the brakes a lot. Axel Smith now to the inside of Gary Smith as Hunsaker will lead lap 2, but Bryce Benson trying to look inside. For P2, he is there.
And the caution is out.
Oh, took longer than I actually thought. Round goes Hayden holes. Let's see. So he's got CJ Erdman on his back bumper. Oh, he just came down. Oh, and then gets absolutely slammed by Carlos Ortiz. Let's look from the blimp. I'm not exactly sure how that all happened. Watching here with holes. I think he came down, but Erdman wasn't expecting, kind of just on both them there, I think.
Just a racing accident.
Yeah, not really anything egregious. Holes does have some damage to his race car already. And CJ Erdman a little bit. No, he's not very happy with Erdman. Oh, he's going to almost hurt him under caution here. All right.
So we got a car down pit road.
That's Ortiz. He got that front end damage. He's kind of the worst driver in all of that. Unfortunate for him. Under caution for the first time on lap 6. I mean, you see just how fast these lap times click down. What does a lap take? A lap takes 13 seconds. That's quicker than Bristol, Martinsville, or something like that. That's insane. It's almost to what the LA Coliseum was like. Probably actually just about the same as that. All right, come to the choose.
We got the choose count.
3 go inside. How about that?
They're going to keep going to the inside.
Some go outside. If you go outside here and gain a lot of spots, could work. Cameron Chandler here and still backed up outside the top 10 with Cole Wilson. Matthew White made up a couple of spots. Chandler still in 16th place. All right, here we go. Ready for this restart yet again. Going to be a lap 8. Hunsaker and Axel Smith on the front row. Great start for Braden Hunsaker. He is gone. They're side by side for second between Bryce Benson and Axel Smith as they head onto the back straightaway yet again. Turns 3 and 4. There is Axel Smith to the outside on the 9 on Benson. Hunsaker is just allowing him to pull away. There's a bit of a voice crack there, but anyways, they go side by side, and Benson is clearing a P2 now, door to door between Gary Smith and Richard Cherry for 5th or 4th. Oh, gonna car up the racetrack here. 2 cars in the wall. That's Brandon Piper. Stay green. Still green. No caution. We keep the green here. Side by side between Gary Smith and Richard Cherry heading down the back yet again. Such a short racetrack here in Lanier today. Oh, Herklotz got tight up the racetrack. Nearly to the wall he goes in the 00. He's now going to fall back on the outside lane. Probably almost outside the top 10. Here goes Matthew White on the bottom. Cash Colt back there as well. Might have to move a couple of people who are going to make up spots today, especially for drivers like Matthew White and Cameron Chandler, still mired back in 14th spot. Side by side between White and Herklotz for 8th place. Matthew White was dominant first half in Sonoma, but then unfortunately had that crash. Looks for some redemption tonight, and the caution's out again. See what happens. Oh, around goes, Eli Franklin goes around. Let's take a look at what happens. bring out the second yellow of the day. Looks like he just lost the ball on his own. That's exactly what happened, unfortunately. Everyone avoids contact. A bunch of red Chevys back here. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 4 red Chevys in the bottom 15. Or outside the top 15, I should say.
I was about to say, Bob, there's only 22 cars, 21 cars.
Yeah, Cameron Chandler is pitting here. So maybe trying to get desperate. Not the race he wanted so far.
I think he only worked his way up to 11th or 12th.
He does have a little bit of damage as well in the quarter panel. Take a look at it. Can't really get a good view of it right now, but he does. See,
Already 15 laps down.
I mean, laps click by so quickly. They're already, yeah, the field's already coming. They got to get off pit really quickly here. Just for a normal stop, it's going to be close. The field to come around.
Yeah, you don't have no time to repair damage.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. You can't afford to have your car damaged tonight. For the choose. 3 cars go inside. That gets the front row to Richard Cherry. Now 3 other cars go outside. How about that? Small decision back here. All right. I mean, we've only had 2 cautions. I'm honestly surprised, considering what we thought, how we thought this was going to go, that we haven't seen a crash every single lap. Back to green again, but what a restart once again for Braden Hunsicker. He's been really good at that. And they're side by side into P2. Bryce Benson to the inside of Richard Cherry. Sorry about the camera angle for a second. Benson in the second place now. Cherry almost just trying to come to the outside. Maybe some momentum coming up there. Door-to-door with Axel Smith. Harry Smith's trying to squeeze it in the middle for a minute.
Harry's going to get to the bottom.
It's getting a little bit dicey back there. Oh, they're getting dicey up here under caution. And round goes Max DiFilippi. Let's take a look. Oh, I don't know what happened. He blinked and then he was spun out. I can't even show you a replay, really. This is how he ended up right now. He was blink. Yeah, you can see he just blinked, and then ultimately ended up spinning out. That's weird. Not really sure what happened there. Caution comes out.
Let me go find out who was around him.
I have no idea. It was like he was blinked for an entire lap. All right, well, under caution yet again on lap 21 in Lanier. Expected a lot of cautions today. Racing looks pretty decent, though, if we don't get cautions like this.
Let's see. Yeah, on my end, too. He blinked out, and then he was in the wall, like you showed.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what happened with his connection, but obviously a bit of an issue there. Caution.
He said he got raked. I guess we'll never know.
Yep. I mean, maybe actually, he's got a stream going, so maybe post-race we can take a look at that.
We can find out post-race, too.
I'm trying to find out right now. Get there, but... So he's... going to choose in a minute here. I'm looking at the replay right now on my phone, trying to see just what happens.
It's actually one of the TV monitors.
He blinked on his replay, on his, let's look at the shoes here. He blinked on his stream as well, so it didn't even show there. So obviously a big connection issue with his internet.
Hunsicker and Cherry going to be the front row once again.
I think more and more people are going to stop choosing all the way inside, like 3 cars, giving up so many spots. Because they saw with Richard Cherry, it actually doesn't work out too badly at all. Here we go.
You can make it to the bottom before you burn your tires up. Yeah.
Lap 25 is back underway under green. Side by side in second place, Hunsicker again away nicely. Benson looking to get P2, and he will easily clear Richard Cherry. Cherry actually maybe squeezes his nose up to the outside again. Oh, Cash Culp is getting hit. Somehow saves the race car. He's still 3 wide, spinning almost in front of Matthew White. 3 wide once again. We got a car loose. That's Erdman. Cash Culp is nearly wrecking once again. Somehow he saves it. My goodness. Cameron Chandler's mired back here as well. and Matthew White and Erdman and others.
Yeah, I think Matthew White got front-end damage right there.
I mean, probably. Cash Culp was completely sideways in front of him for half a lap. Oh! Berglatz goes around. Caution.
Kept it out of the wall, though.
Let's take a look. All by himself. So it looked like that thing was getting loose really early. So heading down the back straightaway here, yeah, just immediately loses control and then slides through the entire corner. Nearly hits the wall. Keeps it out of everyone's way, though, easily. Caution comes out anyways. Now on lap 28, yellow is out yet again. Well, this has been a chaotic race.
And we're not even a quarter way, well, we're barely a quarter way through.
I mean, let's be real here. We expected this. Nobody's surprised. So.
I thought it was going to be a lot bigger wrecks, though. Everybody's still going besides one driver.
And the hits definitely aren't as hard as they would be at a big track. They're not going fast. I mean, they are actually kind of flying around here for the size of this racetrack, to be honest.
Yeah, it's just a one-lane track.
But it's not like a wreck at Talladega, like your car would be torn up that much.
Yeah.
You spin in front of the field with Talladega like Kirklots did there, it's a little bit of a different result. Braden Hunsaker's led every lap so far. Still cars pitted from the back. Choose yet again. Again, Cheery will get the outside front row. Benson once again chooses low into be now third. Cameron Chandler still back here. Matthew White's inside the top 10. Chandler's going to restart 12th. Here we go once more. Contact already. There's a bit of a weird restart here. Oh my God, what a checkup, and nearly crashing is Cole Wilson. Cheery also checks up, and they're 3 wide down on a 1 and 2. It's a mess 3 by 3. 2 lanes deep as they head down the back straightaway. What a mess. Back to 3 and 4. Another voice crack, my goodness. Oh, they're still making contact. They're almost 4 wide for a second. My goodness.
That was just
all over each other. Oh! Still 3 wide. Now back to 2 wide. What an interesting restart that was. Cheery's going to fall back into what is now 5th. Oh, contact, Axel Smith, and around goes the 60th. Oh, they're going to be big wreck happening now. Big one, big one. Around goes the 2 of Wilson, spinning his hard glass, and he nearly collects Cameron Chandler. And the caution is out yet. Oh, they're still wrecking. Oh, my goodness. Oh, they're still wrecking.
Yep, that's Arctic brakes for you.
And then here comes the leaders. All right, well, what happened this time?
And we got drivers angry on the radio.
I can imagine. I wonder why.
And it's Richard Cherry.
All right, I don't even know where to start. They're just all over each other. They're banging doors.
I feel like you almost got to start back at the. You got to go back to the restart. That's what started it all.
I don't even know if we have enough time for that kind of replay, unfortunately. We would, but I don't think we do.
I must sound like a hate comment on like one of your community posts. This series sucks, you know. Not long enough replays.
I mean, we really can't do anything about that, unfortunately. It just a whole stack
that
up,
guy just smoked the wall.
Oh, and then we saw DeFilippi just nowhere to go. Oh, and then he just turns him. My God, the wreck just wasn't ending. It was just a non-stop wreck that just kept on going on. Unfortunately, big damage from Bergman. Unfortunately, he's definitely out of the race. Here comes Max DeFilippi back on the racetrack. 2 to go to the restart this time by. Well, we expected this one to be chaotic.
Matthew White up to P number 6. Hammering up to 9.
Yeah, Chandler almost got absolutely taken out by Christian Herklotz. Luckily, he got minimal damage from that. Braden Hunsaker has led every lap so far, though, in this one. Choose, same story. That'll get Pace and Lindsay down the front row. Matthew White all the way up to row number 3. All right. fun night of... Oh, Axel Smith, I believe he caught a lap down. That's unfortunate for him. Need a caution, probably would get one anyways. Coming back to green, though, here in Lanier. Wilson coming off pit road as well. He's going to be slow down the back straightaway, lets the field go. There's Payson Lindsay in the second place. Bryce Benton on the bottom of him. Oh, they're going to slide. Around goes Benton in front of the field. Somehow everyone avoids it. Oh, besides Max DiFilippi. Oh, man, right at the last second. So close, but so far.
Bryce is not happy.
He just spun himself. From the looks of it, Max DiFilippi was the one driver that couldn't avoid him. Let's watch. Benson here on the bottom of just dives in on his teammate and then slides up the racetrack, corrects himself. Everyone does a really good job avoiding, besides Max DiFilippi, unfortunately. Run along with Max to see what he ultimately saw. Not been a good race for him. And Bryce Benson, top 2 car. That's a correct that he did not want to see. It started so early. Why does he go up? I don't really know, to be honest.
Yeah, he saw the rig in turn 3.
Maybe it's because Wilkin? I don't really know. Wilkin was on the bottom going kind of slow, but not slow enough he really, you know.
No, the 42 had enough time to avoid.
I don't know about that one. They look like kind of misjudged that. Oh, something. Okay.
That's him.
Not really sure why, but okay. Wow. This race is
what a first half of the race.
Yeah. Not even halfway through. Here comes Benton down the road.
There's got to be a full moon out tonight, Trindler.
There always is. I feel like once we have these night races. Already want to go to the restart. Missed the shoes with all the replays we were doing. But same kind of story as before. That'll now give Gary Smith the inside lane in second. Second of the line. Restarting lap 45. Bryce Benton, I think he's off pit road. Back to green we go. No, Benson's being trapped a lap down. He's going to need the caution. Look at Payson Lindsay, though, fighting to the outside of Braden Hunsinger for the race lead in the 3 and 4. First time we've seen anyone try to challenge the 77 up front. He's there. He's trying to go to the inside. Has to maybe get to his bumper, though. Hunsinger slides up the racetrack. Here comes Payson Lindsay.
Over the wall goes Cashflow.
Oh, up the racetrack. Saves the race car, though. We stay green for now. And Lindsay slides his way to the inside. Still trying to battle for P2. And now you got Gary Smith there as well. Lindsay got really loose for a minute. Benton is still on pit road, by the way. Here comes Cameron Chandler. How about him inside the top 5? Up the 4th. Matthew White as well. And Cole Wilson, they're coming all. They are on the move. Hunsinger's got to watch out. Side by side, down the back straightaway. Yeah, oh, Cherry loose. Cherry got loose. There's Cole Wilson around him as well. Wilkin also, he's on pit road, 11 laps down. I believe Benton's race is also probably just about over. Unfortunate for him. Coming halfway through this race, got a side-by-side battle between Christian Herklotz and the 70 of Miller from 9th. Oh, Herklotz really loose in the inside lane. Will save the race car. Miller, up the racetrack big time. My goodness, Wyatt Miller. Having a better race than he did in current. That was horrible what he did there, but mostly today he's been keeping out of trouble for now. At least I don't want to have another commentator's curse. Zane Raj does go to the inside of him. Oh, yellow. Cash Cole.
Probably Cash Cole.
Yeah, he has got big front end damage. Let's see. Take a look at what happens. Oh, I think he might have just turned somebody. He's getting into evaded holes for whatever reason, then just, oh yeah.
Oh, that's intentional.
Clearly, yeah, I don't really know what that was. Right in front of the leader also.
Right in front of leaders.
I don't know about that one for Cash Cole. Right along with him. And he just got a black flag, actually. By our race control Ashton Miller. Yeah, just ran through him that first time and then just pretty intentional, I'd say the least. Somehow more intentional than Colpgate all the way back in Season 2.
For all the OGs out there.
Yeah. Matthew White pitted. And, oh, we got some leaders on pit road now. How about this?
Yeah, I mean, they ran like over half a race. I'm sure those tires are wore out.
Lindsay pitting. There comes Matthew White, Cole Wilson as well. Cherry is on pit road, and so is Senior Pond and others. And a few, bunch of cars did
still
actually
not
stay
pitting.
out. Yeah, Hunsicker, Smith, Chandler, Blair, Herklot, Steve Felipe all stayed out here.
See, I think the top two is the only two that's really not pitted.
Choose already.
I know Cameron's been down pit road.
Yeah, so here comes Lindsay. We'll see how much fresh tires mean, though. That's going to be interesting. See what these fresh tires can do. Trying to get some things sorted out. We're going to spend the caution. This car is trying to catch back up here. I mean, the caution laps don't take long here, obviously, at all. Probably the shortest caution laps we run in the NASCAR Racing FedEx League. The longest would probably be like a road course we used to run Circuit of the Americas. That would probably be the longest. This is the shortest. All right. Restart in lap 59. Hunsicker, Gary Smith. Braden has led every lap so far today, but he's got Cameron Chandler on his bumpers. They come back to green yet again. And Cameron Chandler do anything back there. As they head down the back straightaway in the 3 and 4. Side by side, look at Gary Smith around the outside, door to door for the race lead. Hunsicker runs up the racetrack and clears him. Now here comes the, oh my goodness! Hunsicker was sideways. He's got the 97 to his bumper. Herklotz is almost spinning again. They're 3 wide behind them, but battle for the lead. Caution is out.
As soon as it gets good.
Yeah, of course. I don't really know who was it? I don't really know. Was it DeFilippi? I'm not really sure. Oh, ooh. I saw somebody spin. Was it Zane Rahman? No, it was Aiden Holes again. Holes got Eli Frank up the outside, just lost it. Not really sure that's warranted a caution though, unfortunately. He resets down to pit road. There's a good possibility we run more caution laps tonight than green flag laps.
I think your longest run is 8 laps.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah.
This might have been a good race to run in.
I don't know, I was gonna say that too. For me as well.
As long as I avoided the wrecks, I would have just ran like 20th the whole time.
I will run another iCar race once Ethan McMillan actually makes my paint scheme. So, still waiting on him. So Ethan McMillan, if you're watching, please, I need my Gatorade car.
I'll make you it. That'll be a Wish version.
Oh, okay. As we go to the juice guy. Outside, Gary Smith's been really tough on the outside lane here on these restarts, so watch out for him once again. Here we go. Send to the caution again. Thank you, Miller. Ashton Miller, he's very fun. Now he wants to restart on lap 67. We get it, Ashton. Gotta get it out of your system every single race. We get it. Watch Cameron Chandler lined up 3rd in line. See what he can do. 37 a White Blair. Payson Lindsay, first car on those pressure tires in the 5th. Here we go. Back to green. Braden Hunsicker takes off. But no, actually, here comes Gary Smith yet again. Doing an awesome job on the outside lane on these restarts. Side by side with Hunsicker back through 3 and 4. Hunsicker, though, on the bottom, trying to clear him as they head down the back straightaway. ever so slightly not clear, but now he is clear. New leader once again. Braden Hunsaker will clear for the race lead. And now Cameron Chandler in the bumper of Gary Smith for second place. Here comes Lindsay on those fresher tires. See what he can do. Up to fourth.
Back to the back bumper. Oh,
he's beating it. For third. Chandler doesn't like that. He blocks down to the 3 and 4 on his Cup Series teammate. Not teammates here, though. Matthew White back there running in 6th. Cole Wilson 5th. Cameron Chandler still trying to hold on for 3rd place. Can Gary Smith try to run down Braden Hunsaker? He is there to the inside for the lead. Side by side for the first time tonight. Anyone trying to challenge Hunsaker. Door to door up front. Oh, Chandler is loose.
big slide.
And now to the outside goes Lindsay. Almost contact for the lead. These top 2 battling for it. Lindsay clearing the 3rd. Here's Gary Smith. Can he do anything? No, he can't. He falls back in the line in P2. Look at these fresher tires coming from Pace and Lindsay. Again, though, to the inside. Get a lap car, Max DiFilippi. He gets out of the way. Lindsay to the bumper of Gary Smith. Cole Wilson down to the outside lane. 6 cars in the battle for the race lead. And up the racetrack goes Hunsaker. Here comes Smith and Lindsay. They're 3 wide. Back to 3 and 4. 3 wide for the lead. Contact is made once again. Still 3 wide in the caution. Oh my God, that's a bad time for a yellow. That's unfortunate. What happened? Was it? I think it was the 70 of Miller. Wow, 3 wide for the lead at Lanier. How about that? Oh, yep.
Did he get dunked too? This guy.
Yep.
They're just going for the same line.
I have to take a look from the better angle from the blimp here. What a battle, though. 3 wide for the lead. How about that? I think 1 came down, 1 just drove in too deep. Kind of a racing incident there. So, out of all that, Hunsaker comes back on top with 25 laps to go. He still holds on to the race lead somehow.
Nobody's going to pit.
I mean, can you at this point? Can you sacrifice the track position? I don't think you can.
I mean, when was the last caution lap? 60? 55?
Yeah.
So, Wilson and Lindsay.
Chandler pitted, actually. Look. Chandler's on pit road.
It's a rear end damage, though, left rear.
Chandler rolls off pit road. Just trying to beat the pace car out as well. Got to be careful about that. It's going to be really close. It's coming to choose.
Yeah, you cannot speed.
Once again, Axel Smith. And now, yeah, Chandler now does beat at the pace car. But he will stay on the lead lap.
We're going to have to watch that, see if he has fresh tires on.
All right, here we go for the restart. It's been one hell of a battle up front lately between 77 to 97 and the 99 to Lindsay. Others trying to squeeze their nose into there. What a restart, though, for Gary Smith up on the outside lane for second. Second currently, but now for the lead. Side by side with Hunsaker, still somehow is holding onto the lead for now, but will it be for much longer? Here comes Gary Smith. He actually might have led that lap that time by. Back through 1 and 2. And down the back straightaway, side by side.
Top 5 under him, Lincoln. Another caution.
Oh, around goes Herklotz again. Who had the lead? It was Hunsaker. They're scoring him the leader. We'll see what happened to Herklotz. He's got just watch it up the racetrack. And this is a spinning off corner exit. Wow. Man, the racing has been so good. Oh my goodness! Oh my lord! Max DiFilippi and Wyatt Miller. What was that? Wyatt Miller got a little bit airborne. I don't know if anyone saw that from the replay.
That front end is destroyed on Miller's car.
What was that? Oh my, he ramped over him. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh my god.
Good lord. I mean, Max DiFilippi clearly not very happy, and then Miller comes back down on him. Not the very greatest decision. Because he's
I feel
not
like Miller's
destroyed.
just trying to make. I feel like Miller's just trying to make it to pits.
Well, that was certainly interesting. As Miller, I don't know, he might be done after all of that. Too much damage to continue. DeFilippi rolls off.
All I'm asking for is an 18 lap or like 16 lap pre-flag run.
We'll see.
That's all I'm
restart
asking
ninth. For Chandler, a little fresher tires, so we'll see what he can do. Restart with 16 to go. We'll see if this is the final caution. I have a feeling it's not.
Oh, yes, it
We'll see. And Gary Smith may take the lead finally. Green flag back in the air. He's been doing such a good job on the outside of Braden Hunsicker, and he's side by side again through 1 and 2. Gary Smith up in the outside lane, back to 3 and 4. iRacing breaks itself. My goodness, sorry about that.
is. It's a big time lose.
And Hunsicker clears him yet again. Into second place goes that 97. Third now, look at Cameron Chandler all the way on the inside lane back here. Oh, Hunsiker's sliding. Gary Smith there to the inside, almost a little bit of contact. He's there once again, side by side for the lead with 13 to go in Lanier. Contact, door banging. Hunsicker clear again, back through 3 and 4. Hunsiker's led nearly every lap tonight, but Gary Smith is there. Payson Lindsay also trying to make his name known, and there is Matthew White in 4th.
Bringing the back.
Caution. Yep. Oh, Herklotz again. My God.
Cherry's involved.
Well, Herklotz is in the wall again. I think this might be it for him finally. Has not been a very good race for Christian Herklotz, so it looks like maybe a little bit of contact there. The 13 where? Oh, Cherry just 737 came down on him, and Herklotz just got a big piece of it there at the end. And yeah, look from the blimp, I think. Get up in a hurry. Man, this has been one hell of a race, to say the least. From the blimp, 3 wide. Chandler made up spots there, and then, oh yeah, just little contact. Couldn't save him. Hooks the 37. To the wall goes Herklotz. Herklotz then took another hard shot into the fence. Again there. And I think he takes another one, if I'm not mistaken. Just, yeah, too much damage, and then, oof. Under caution. And he is done for the day, I would think. That thing is absolutely torn up. Only 9 to go now. Axel Smith, he has been, call me Axel Smith. Gary Smith, he is so close. Yet, cannot take the lead away from Hunsicker yet. We'll see how aggressive he's willing to get these last few laps. Juice cone, we're going to restart with 7 to go.
Goes to the outside once again.
And it's been working for him really nicely.
Cameron Chandler up to P number 5.
Yeah, it's fresh tires, remember. You choose going that time by the caution gets extended and go that restart with 6 to go.
I feel like we're going to have an overtime.
You get one green white checker that came down to that. All right, here we go. 6. Sorry. Laps to go. Hunsicker has absolutely dominated, but Gary Smith up front looking for his first ever win. Back to green with 6 laps remaining. Side by side again, a great restart for that 97. Up to the outside, and he's almost there. Door to door. Caution. Caution's out, and Gary Smith has the lead. And the caution comes out. Oh my goodness. Wyatt Miller, I believe, had another issue.
We need a quickie caution.
Let's see on the restart here real quick. Oh, that story continues between him and Max DeFilippi. Those two are not very happy with each other.
I feel like iCar officials are going to have to talk to them in the holler.
Yeah, I would say so myself. My goodness. So we'll see here once again. Oh, actually, he might have. He said he missed the shift. Actually, I don't think that had anything to do with
Oh,
their little rivalry going on. I think it was just him missing a shift. My goodness. But Axel Smith, again, Gary Smith now has the lead. It's a little bit hard because Axel Smith drives the 97 in the Cup Series. Gary Smith drove the 97 in the Cup Series last season, and now Gary Smith's driving the 97 here, so it's a little bit hard. It's kind of difficult to keep track of all this. And it's got Axel Smith's number font up there, so yeah. Juice going again. It'll be a green-white checkered. I believe this is going to be our only attempt at green-white checkered here. Can Braden Hunsicker get a good restart, or can Gary Smith go to victory lane for the first time in his career? Here we go. This is it. One attempt at a green-white checkered. Gary Smith, Braden Hunsicker. Gary Smith finally takes the lead away from Hunsicker. Can he hold on to it? 2 to go. He's got a great restart to the lead as they head back through 1 and 2. Pace and Lindsay there as well, trying to get the P2 as they head down the back straightaway, back through 3 and 4. Coming to the white flag this time by. 1 lap to go, it's official. Final lap is underway. Side by side for second. Oh, Hunsicker is going to almost crash. He will nearly wreck. They're wrecking down the back straightaway.
Around.
Heading back to 3 and 4. It'll be career win number 1 for Gary Smith. He wins in Lanier as they crash coming to the checker. Gary Smith, first ever win, happens in Lanier. And his fellow Smith, who drives the 97, will congratulate him. Wow. What a win, what a race. He will burn it down. Gary Smith, your winner. His first ever NASCAR iRacing FedEx League win overall. Huge congratulations to him. He burns it down. Oh. What a wild one. Took him 95 laps, but he takes the lead away from Braden Hunsicker and has one more overtime restart to finish it out, and he does it. What a win for the 97 machine. Your winner in Lanier. And I'll come to the saddest victory lane I've ever seen in my life, but still, still nice. Wow. My goodness. What a race. Let's real quick take a look at what happened there in the final lap. Matthew White and others. Matthew White, another bad finish here after what happened in Sonoma. This is not going to be 2 good points days in a row for him.
This gets turned on the next
Oh, yeah, look at Hunsicker, his teammate, and then around he goes. Unfortunately, down the back straightaway there's. And then Pace Lindsay gets loose as well. He comes up and Wilson hooks the 77 to the wall and they crash. Braden Hunsicker, unfortunate for him, he was scored second officially. I think Cameron Chandler actually got P2. Hunsicker finishes third after a dominant race. Just went away there at the end. That's got to hurt for him. He led, what did he lead? 91 laps tonight, and final overtime restart is the first time he wasn't leading on a restart. And obviously, doesn't end well for him. All right. Post-race interviews are coming up, though. Here in Lanier. My goodness. That was one hell of a show. I would say so myself.
Yep.
12 cautions. We ran 53 caution laps, so
Oh my
just
god.
about half, I guess.
I
Including the
wish we
overtime.
could have just got. Wish we could have just got more green flag racing, especially at the end.
Yeah, the racing was really, really solid there. We saw the 3-wide battle for the lead. It was really, really insane. But we got some post-race interviews coming up. I'm gonna give Gary Smith another minute to see if he comes into here. But my goodness, what a race in Lanier! I would say we definitely enjoyed that one. Pretty chaotic, pretty fun way to start our official broadcast week. For a race like that. give Gary Smith another like 30 seconds. If doesn't come in here, we unfortunately can't interview him. Maybe he doesn't even know that he can be interviewed. I'm not really sure. Now, Landon Johnson, you should have told him.
I bet.
Yeah, unbelievable. All right. Anyways, we're gonna be done waiting for him for now. We're gonna go into straight into these interviews and go up first with Cameron Chandler. Cameron Chandler, I don't even know what to call this day for you guys. Obviously, a very chaotic race at this nearly quarter mile at Lanier, third of a mile racetrack. So, 12 cautions in this one, chaos all around. You pitted a couple of times, and you still somehow will end up in second place. Take me through your race there, especially at the ends.
Yeah, this race was pretty awful. I'm not gonna lie. We ran half the race in the yellow, but yeah, it all started in qualifying. I tried to set up for my second lap and just lost control of the race car. And then for some reason I decided to hammer the gas off of turn 4 and gave myself even worse of a time. So we started in the back with Cole James Wilson, Cole Jaquavius Wilson, Cole Jizzle Wilson, whatever you want to call him. And man, we were in that together. Wyatt Miller, he decided he was going to take it 3 wide on us really early and knocked us all the way even more to the back. So we just were kind of riding. And then we got ARCA braked into the wreck by one of the 50 red cars and got some damage. We didn't get that damage fixed until halfway through the race. But yeah, we were sliding sideways. We drove through the field a few times. And then we terrorized Payson Lindsay on the last lap. And you see, I normally don't do that, but I saw Payson Lindsay wrecked Braden Hunsicker. And I was like, Payson Lindsay, you don't deserve an easy second place. So I'm going to try to rattle your cage a little bit. And we got him a little bit too sideways for my liking. But he didn't wreck. So it was all hard racing. I'm not going to call it good racing because honestly, nothing about this race was good. But yeah, we finished second in the I probably shouldn't call it what I want to call it, but we finished second in one of the worst races ever.
All right, Cameron Chandler. Well, first of all, you made it even worse by your incredibly awful session issues. You want to explain what you were doing there?
Okay, hold on. No, this was not my fault. I had the lobby scheduled and set for 7:30. 7:30, everybody. And for whatever reason, iRacing goes, oh, we cannot launch your session. Make a new one, please. So it sat there. It sat there loading for 5 minutes before it finally was like, yup, you're done. And so I had no idea what was going on. I have never seen an issue like this in my life. So, yeah, shout out to iRacing. I love you guys, man.
All right, Cameron Chandler. Well, have fun. Don't make the plane sink with your fatness on the way to Atlanta. But we'll see you.
Hold on, pause.
We'll see you on
wait
Thursday.
a second. Wait. Before you move me, you are an idiot. Do you know where this track is located?
Oh.
Texas?
Texas. Ethan.
Ethan.
This
California.
track is in Georgia. Matter of fact, it's in a subsidy of Atlanta. That is the reason why we are here. This track is I will give it an hour most away from Atlanta Motor Speedway. You are matter of fact, it's right across the street from Road Atlanta. Road Atlanta! It has Atlanta in the name!
Hey, you can remove him now.
What plane? What? No, this is my league. What plane
You
am
can
I
remove him.
Dare you remove me from my? You know what? No. What plane would I be taking from wherever Georgia to Atlanta? What plane?
Maybe you
You're
gotta stop
getting
it.
sidelined on Thursday.
Maybe you gotta
I
stop
am
it.
not Taylor Swift. And Lady Johnson, I heard you. I heard that, man.
I mean, you're the one crying about the Lanier session, but you're the one that made
no.
the schedule.
What? No, this is just unbelievable. I can't believe it. Hey, are you racing Xfinity?
Maybe.
There's no
Yeah,
such thing as
congratulations. You're getting the Cole Wilson treatment, buddy.
You're getting the Cole. Oh, he left.
Okay. Anyways, coming up next, Cole Wilson. Cole Wilson, absolutely pathetic performance by you guys today. Unbelievable.
Come on, bro.
You finished last. Just take me through your awful day.
Well, I qualified last.
Yeah, we saw that.
I had a really good car. I mean, I was really quick, but I qualified last. And I did a pretty good job not getting involved in a lot of wrecks. I mean, I was in like 1 or 2. But overall, I kept the car relatively clean. And I was in a decent spot at the end. I just really couldn't. It was really hard to pass up front. So I kind of just got stuck in that 4th, 5th, 6th range. And couldn't really go anywhere. and then that's where we finished. I think I got 5th.
I'm just, yeah. So, Landon Johnson has a question.
Why are you so slow? In
I don't
qualifying.
know. Oh, I spun out. So I went. I knew lap 2 was gonna be the better lap. So lap 1, I ran just a regular bottom 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 I ran the top, going for a setup, and in turn 1 and 2 of my second lap I just completely looped it. So it was really bad. And Cameron Chandler did the same thing, so we both started in the back.
Can you do that like in the Cup Series? Like next time I race you?
Yeah, maybe tomorrow. Hopefully not.
Okay.
All right. Well, incredible job, Cole Wilson. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
Dang, that guy
Anyways,
sucks.
coming up next is your winner, Gary Smith. Gary Smith, first career win for you guys. Absolutely incredible job tonight here at Lanier. You battled Braden Hunsicker on the restarts all day long. Finally got him there with 2 to go. And then how was it like? What was it like trying to battle with him all that time, and then eventually getting to him and passing him so late in the race?
Well, my boy Braden, me and him is dearest Keselowski brothers. So racing him's always fun. We was racing last night in the late model stuff in this league, and I stole it from him last night too, but I stole it from him in a different way tonight, which was slightly more entertaining. That was just a good race all around. I felt like if I saved tire for the first 75-ish laps, it would pay off at the end, and it sure enough did. I felt like I had the fastest car the whole last run. Everybody else just turn up their stuff, but it was a really good race. I love racing Braden. I can't say much about the rest of the field, but it's whatever.
Well, of course, we go to tomorrow or Thursday night, Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Cup Series. Will we see you there?
I don't know. It just depends on I got a legend car in real life, and we're taking that thing all the way apart, getting ready for next season. So it just depends on how much stuff we break in the shop.
All right, Gary. Well, of course, big congratulations on the win. We'll see you next time.
Thank you very much.
Coming up next is going to be Payson Lindsay. Payson Lindsay. Cameron Chandler attempted to wreck you there. So, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, he just thought that I drove through Braden, so I guess it was kind of deserved, but that probably put us out of contention for the iCar championship because we're probably going to be like 80 back now. If I would have finished in front of Cameron, we probably would have been like 65 or 60 back, but I think realistically we're not in contention for it anymore. But overall, I think we had probably the fastest car today. If not, maybe the second car. I think Braden was a little bit better, but we're definitely better than Gary Smith there, but it didn't fall our way. But hopefully we can go get it in the Cup or Grand National race if we're going to race that.
What are your feelings on Legacy Atlanta here coming up? Obviously, you're always been good at Super Speedway Atlanta, but Legacy Atlanta, whole different animal.
Yeah, I have a league win in the Xfinity car there in league just a couple of weeks ago, so I'm good there in the Xfinity car at least. But the Gen 4 car, it kind of, I wouldn't say it's tight, but it just doesn't turn as well as you'd expect it to. So I think we're definitely going to struggle a little bit there, but you never know. Maybe we can play some strategy like we did at Auto Club 2 weeks ago and be in contention.
All right, Payson. Well, we'll see you on Thursday for the Cup Series race down in Atlanta.
Yeah, thank you.
Hopefully, Payson Lindsay enjoys his flight to Atlanta.
Good one.
Coming up next is Ashton Miller.
This will
Ashton
be
Miller, up from the race control situation we had up there. What was it like calling this race?
Absolute anarchy. Couldn't see anything, honestly. Man, this was the worst race ever, driver. I'm glad you didn't race. It was terrible. Honestly, one of the worst races I've ever officiated in my life, in my years of officiating a race, driver.
All right, well, Ashton Miller, do you think this is the end of your officiating here at iCar? You think you're going to maybe leave them for a much better league like the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League?
Nice attempt. No. I, honestly, it's debatable to see if that one's even better than this.
Oh.
No, you're getting moved for that.
Goodbye.
All right, coming up next going to be
Zay Ramon.
is it? Oh yeah.
I don't know. I guessed.
Yeah, actually you're right.
Did I get a cookie?
No, you'll get something else post race. Anyways,
What?
coming up next. Coming up next,
Daddy,
Zaynerman.
bro, that's Save.
Zaynerman, you guys finished in 7th place. A very chaotic race, but ultimately pretty decent finish for you guys here in where are we? Lanier. Just learned that from Cameron Chandler that it's actually pretty close to Atlanta. I thought it was in Texas. But anyways, we finished up here in
How do we mess that up? Come on.
finished up here in Lanier. You finished 7th. Take me through your day.
Yeah, just an overall chaotic day. I would just compare this to the same performance I had in Martinsville, like in Cup last season. So, yeah, overall, I got shoved out on the restart on the initial start, like I did. So, but yeah, I slowly crawled my way up. I don't remember what incident it was. I guess it was the big one on the backstretch where DJ Ehrman decided to accelerate up into me, and then he just bumped me out of the way, only for him to kill him. Sorry, only for him to get only for him to hit the wall and then killed his car. So I'm not sure what was that all about. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the lap cars really weren't even cutting me any slack. But I fought with all I could, and I'll take a 7th place finish out of that.
All right, Legacy Atlanta this week, of course. It's obviously going to be a pretty loose racetrack all day long for both Cup and Grand National. How do you guys think you can manage that racetrack coming up Thursday and then, of course, Wednesday?
Well, we'll work with what we got. I mean, I've been doing a lot of track testing with both from today's race with the Grand National car and also the Gen 4 car. So, yeah, we'll make it what we got and try to get another good finish like today.
All right, Zane, nice job on the top 10. We'll see you tomorrow night for a Grand National.
Yep, appreciate it. Thank you.
Next up is going to be, I believe, Max DeFilippi finished 13th. Max DeFilippi, I don't even know what to call this race for you guys. Unfortunate, I guess is the word. A lot of contact there with Wyatt Miller. What was going on there with the feud between you guys?
Nothing much. Just Wyatt Miller's a total, how do I word it? He's a total idiot. How about that? Dude, I mean, I get he races in real life, blah, 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 but, he needs to take some of that skill that he has, if he even has any, and, put it onto iRacing, because, I mean, he sees me coming, I'm going about 30 miles per hour, about after I get wrecked, by the way. I get wrecked in turn 4, and my car stops in turn 2, so that should say something. And I come in at 20 miles per hour, and he pulls down and wrecks me after the wreck. And after that, I went up to him with a caution, just told him how dumb he was, blah, blah, blah. And then he wants to try to wreck me and put himself in the pit barrels. So, pretty funny, and glad I'm not racing the series full-time anymore, because nothing towards any of the admin, but the drivers we have in here are so stupid. But Cameron and Ashton and all of them, nothing they can do about stupidity like that. They do all they can, so, yep, but all in all, the league, it's iCar at least. I mean, FedEx isn't bad, but it's not good, you know what I mean? But, yep, all in all, terrible day, but, hopefully to do better tomorrow.
Yeah, of course, Legacy Atlanta for the Cup Series, or the Grand National Series, I should say, can be a very different style racetrack than most other mile and a halves. How do you think that's going to play into your favor?
I don't know, because hopefully good, but I mean, who knows at this point? I guess we're just gonna have to go there, save tires and stuff, and just stay out of the trouble.
All right, Max. Well, of course, nice job on the run tonight, and unfortunate finish though at the end. We'll see you tomorrow night for Grand National in Atlanta.
Yep, see you there.
One more to go. Going to be Brandon Pfeiffer. Brandon Pfeiffer, early DNF for you guys, and ultimately he was out of the race only in like lap 10, I think, for you guys. What happened there to take you guys out early?
That was just wrong place, wrong time. People were just getting sent off the track, and I just had nowhere to go.
So you've scored your first points of the Cup Series season at Sonoma. on last Thursday. You guys think you can back that up with an even better run for Atlanta this week?
I think so. It's an oval, so we'll actually be somewhat decent there, hopefully.
All right, Brandon. Well, we'll see you on Thursday. All right, Landon Johnson. What a race today. Any final thoughts?
Nah,
Wow.
you're
That's-
welcome.
That's very inspiring. That's going to change my
Yeah,
life.
I'm a
Thank you.
ETR Johnson Motorsports gonna sweep the weekend in a FedEx. There's your motivation.
No, I mean, a little bit too late now. Gary Smith isn't on the team.
I just said Xfinity Cup Series, buddy.
Oh, well, I'm
You need
a
to start
fruit.
listening, dog.
Yeah, I'm a fruit. Sorry. Anyways, coming up, coming up tomorrow night is the NASCAR Racing FedEx Grand National Series here in Atlanta Motor Speedway. Apparently, only an hour away from this racetrack. I didn't know that. Thought it was in Texas. But anyways, yeah, we'll be back there live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure to tune in for that for the Grand National Series in Atlanta. So we'll see you there. Good night from Lanier. We'll see you tomorrow night for Atlanta for Grand National.